Hello and welcome to my new channel, Imperfect Angel Tarot. As I finish my live readings for zodiac signs for the second half of June, all of a sudden I got an urge to do a reading for twin flames. And so this is what I'm doing. We're looking at energies for June 16th through the 30th, or whenever this video is meant to find you. And remember that this is a reading for the Twin Flames Collective, so it may not be as specific as a personal reading. If you're interested in one of those, then check out my information below in the video description. Alright, we're gonna get one more card. So on the right, there are cards that are energies that represent your partner. And on the left, there are cards that are telling us about where you are. What else can you tell us about this twin flames that are watching? All right, at the bottom of the deck is what's at the heart of the situation, and this is the energy of the architect. So maybe someone is trying to figure out a way to build this, to make this work. On your partner's side, we have the explorer energy. So maybe their horizons have been broadened as they're taking next steps on their journey, and they're seeing things from a different perspective. And then there's the energy of the devil, rebelling against expectations. So maybe they're starting to see through the veil, so to speak, and they're starting to not be content with where they are. And then there's also an energy of suppressing. So they're I'm laughing only because God knows that my twin flame certainly knows exactly how to do that and suppress a lot of things, and as many of you probably can relate, including communication and other things. So on your side, there's understanding. Yes, you have to reach a point of understanding if you ever understand what twin flame or being incarnated as a twin flame is about. There's energy of the tower. So something happens unexpectedly, sudden, unexpected, dramatic change, it says on this particular deck. And there's energy of injuring. So this could be making somebody feel hurt, or maybe feeling hurt yourself. What else can we learn? What can we learn about twin flames partner? So there is an energy of pursuit of something that they're passionate about. So they're willing to go explore that. What else can we learn about twin flames partner? Our partners. Alright, I had these cards fall out and they were like this. So first we have the energy of the Five of Swords. So knowing when to stop fighting, knowing when to pick your battles, or maybe actually standing up for yourself and speaking your truth. Then there's also the Four of Cups. This is the energy of not noticing the blessings that you currently have around you. On your side, we have the Seven of Cups, understanding the choice you have in front of you. And then there's the Three of Swords. That's once again, I don't mean to laugh, but this is too familiar of a journey. So this is a broken heart, right? And then Seven of Swords, running away from something or rushing into something. At the bottom of the deck, we have the energy of the Eight of Wands. So this solution has to manifest or present itself quickly. Somebody is ready, somebody has clarity of what they want, and they're ready to speak their truth, and they're ready to start this new journey after feeling unbalanced. They're in touch with their inner intuition, and now you can finally reach a place of success, and they're finally ready to live their life by their own rule book instead of following the rule book of the society or the surroundings of their surroundings. All right, so they're ready to this. They're starting to understand what they're passionate about, and they're ready to take actions to pursue that, and they're ready to explore, I guess, maybe the feelings that they have about that, and that's what making them stand up against expectations. And this card, it's almost like they're like stirring something. They're stirring a pot, and like they're starting something that's, they're no longer accepting something that's been going on in their reality. And they've been focusing on things that maybe were not right, but in their opinion, they were focusing on all the reasons why they should not explore this, they should not pursue this, while ignoring and suppressing the biggest reason to do so, because this is just something that's coming. Look at this rainbow that's filling this person's cup. The universe is handing them that, and so they've been trying to look the other way and focus on all the things, on all the reasons why this would not work out. On your side, my fellow twin flames, so you understanding what choice to make, or you understanding that it's all about a choice, and maybe you will even be an understanding of the choice of your divine counterpart. But there's something happens here, and there are these feelings of, you know, pain and hurt again. So I feel like most of the twin flames, if you're watching this, then you're already probably in your separation and in your runner and chaser phase. So you already been living that. So what could possibly, I'm very curious, what else could possibly happen to to make you relive that again? And then, so something that you're being hurt and they're trying to run away from something. Let's get some more cards. I'm very curious. What else can we learn? All right, we're taking those. So first, on your partner's side, we have the Six of Voices. So this is all about, this has been the part of their journey. This is something that's divinely guided. They have to go through these explorations. But then the Ace of Voices, it's like this new idea, this new clarity that they have all of a sudden, that they and that's what they're starting to speak their mind, and maybe in their surroundings people are looking at them as, are you crazy, what are you talking about? And we also have this Three of Swords here. So look, both you and your twin flames, the Three of Voices is the same as Three of Swords in most decks. So neither one of you is feeling great, right? So, and once again, I do not mean to laugh. I'm not laughing because I think it's funny. I just, having lived through that and living that it's just, I know exactly how you feel, and my heart goes out to you. But at this point, I'm at such peace and with the situation, and I've fully accepted how this journey goes, and so I'm able to find humor in the situation and the irony in the cards, and I hope that you too, whoever is watching this, you're able to get to that same place of lightheartedness about it. But then this choice, so on your side we have Four of Inspiration, and this is all about a celebratory moment, something like a commitment, next phase. And then there's Queen of Emotions. Queen of Emotions and somebody who's extremely in touch with her feelings. She has emotional intelligence to understand not only her own feelings, but feelings of others and how the actions of people and circumstances affect others. And then there's this Six of Inspiration. This is Six of Wands. This is badass success. This is something, this is victory. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Muse of Materials. So this is King of Pentacles in most decks. So this is somebody who's, often looked at as King Midas. Everything he touches turns to gold. And so maybe as we are starting to not see the glass as half empty, and after some time of soul searching, more information is being relieved. There is people on both sides are in touch with their inner compass, with their intuition. They're walking away from things no longer serve the purpose in their life, and they're walking through doors that once were shut, and they're finding themselves in this place of prosperity and abundance. And doesn't even necessarily have to be material prosperity and abundance, but in the spiritual and emotional prosperity and abundance that gives the clarity. And then these things are starting to move quickly, and there's new plans are emerging. So this whole exploration, right? So this, your partner having to go and explore different things, that was part of the journey. It was meant to be all along, but now they're starting to see things clearly. They got this new idea. They understand this information, and now it's like this voice in their head, just like maybe they've gotten used to their new routines. Maybe they have karmic partners, but now there's this annoying voice in their head. It just keeps telling them, nope, you know what needs to be done, 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 like that crow in their ear. And their hands, like they're no longer willing, or they're no longer capable. I'm seeing 333 by the way right now. They're no longer capable of accepting what's being a part of their life. And no matter how much they've been suppressing, seeing the reasons why this is a blessing, now they're starting to understand that, but they're still just, all of this is just about suppressing emotions and feelings. So they're getting clarity, but there are still steps that are going to be taken. It doesn't look like they're ready to just rip the band-aid off their heart and start sharing how they feel truly. It's not time for that yet. But on your side, we have understanding of having to make a choice, and that choice leads you to some happy place. That is a choice that leads you to some future commitment, to some future celebration of sorts. And it actually, this may be for some of you, because this is already, like I said, I feel like this tower moment, it couldn't be the initiation, the beginning of the runner and chaser phase. I feel like for some of you, there may be something else, but you, I'm sorry, the Blackie the cat is over here, is trying to scratch himself on the camera stand here. So if the camera is shaking, you know why. But so this unexpected event of the tower, something happened unexpectedly, and it felt like the heart was ripped open. But then having the emotional intelligence of the Queen of Cups, we are learning. We are learning to. I'm gonna shush the cat away here. I'm sorry, because he's just going to town here. We're starting to understand that although maybe on the surface our divine counterpart is feeling all calm, in looking all calm, but in fact that there is a lot more happening, and there's a whole plethora of emotions that's happening under the water, and they're just showing the calmness or showing no emotion on top. So Sorry, I'm still battling with the cat here behind the scenes. So I actually feel like these cards, it just feels like this is more on a, I don't feel like this is even for the second half of June. This is more like on a global scale, or on a bigger scale, because this is the understanding of those choices that you could not, like, we could not understand why your counterpart would make the choices that they did, and now you're in that place of finding that happiness. Maybe this was the initial separation of, and the beginning of the runner chaser phase, and that horrible heartache, pain, and now having that deep emotional understanding of what's happening. And no matter how hurt we were, and no matter how much you try to run after them, and then maybe you try to run away from them, now as you gain an understanding of your feelings, you understand that sooner or later you're going to be in this place of Six of Wands, Six of Inspiration, and you're going to be successful, and there's going to be the only one outcome that is possible. But and that's why we're able to keep the calm and keep all this plethora of emotions tamed, and find ourselves in a happy place, because we understand that this exploration is a necessary part of this journey, and it may not be any easier for your divine counterpart than it is for you, because you over here embracing and processing their feelings, and they're still suppressing and hiding them, and that's got to be very difficult as well. My fellow twin flames, I hope this was helpful. If so, please let me know by liking, sharing, and commenting, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. There's my logo right there. Click on that button. If you're interested in getting your own personal reading, check out my information below in the video description. Thank you, twin flames, and I hope to see you back soon.